Hello. I haven't made a wedding vlog in forever. That's what happens when you just start making a shit ton of videos. I wanted to stay with it, keep updated with the wedding vlog, and right now I'm actually writing all of the invitations on my side, and it's gonna be a short list. But a lot has happened since the last wedding vlog, I think. Where I think I was talking about my shoes or something like that. My wedding dress is bought and paid for, so I'm waiting for it to be made. I really hope it's not one of those things where I get it and it looks completely different from what I saw online, because I did buy it online, and I know I read a bunch of stuff saying like ordered it online and this is what it came back, and there was like this whole thing of like shitty looking dresses, and I really hope that's not the case. You got a really good review on Etsy, so I'm really counting on you. And the maker of the dress, her name is Megan too, but with a M-E-A-G-A-N spelling, so please do a good job. Okay, so yeah, I've got one more to make, and it's for my good friend, my good friends, and we're gonna try to we're basically at our limit. We could only invite like 60 people, so we're gonna sneak them as vendors, and hopefully that'll be all right. So a couple of things have gone down. The biggest, notably, that I should probably put on camera, or I want to document, was that we were lying in bed, I think a couple of months ago, and we were kind of debating back and forth about guest lists and planning and stuff like that, and how stressful we got so stressed about the planning that we basically were like, screw it, let's elope, right? And so we did seriously almost go and just elope and just like screw the whole thing, because we were really stressed out at that moment. But then when we talked to each other in the morning, we decided, no, let's just keep doing what we're doing, because when you get married, it's not just you, you know. It's very easy to be selfish, and I think Kevin and I have a tendency to be selfish. We have selfish personalities, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it makes for a good hustler. So I don't know. I just think that it was a nice moment for us to remember that, you know, we're not the only ones in this relationship, really. And true that we prioritize each other, and we really try to show each other like it's us together, it's just us. But we cannot forget that there are other people in our lives that want to be included, you know, like namely like your parents, right? Like parents, I just came back from my parents' house the other day, and I could just tell that I was not being very good at including my parents in the whole process of the planning and the marriage, and I'm really thankful that I was able to catch that, because if I didn't, that I think that would make me just a bit too selfish, right? Like I have no problem saying I'm selfish. Like I don't want children because I want a certain lifestyle, and that's probably not what a lot of people like to hear, you know, whatever. But I really don't give a damn, and at the same time, I always want to make sure that the people who are already in my life are not burnt by that selfishness, because I know I can be. So I think I'm going to try to be better about including my immediate family in the planning of things. And it's not that, before I used to think, well, why would I try to like tell them or ask them to do things for me? Wouldn't that be like, does that show that I don't know how to take care of things myself? And I switched my perspective to thinking like, no, it's because people who care about you want to be included in things like that, because it shows that they are still needed and wanted, right? when you shut them off completely and say, no, I'm a hard ass and I can do everything myself, I think that puts off the wrong message, which was not my intention. And I think it's kind of great because, you know, from the planning to marriage, you kind of get to go through these little revelations of growing up and maturing, and what it means to be married, and what it means to be just a growing human being that has parents, and that wants a healthy relationship with their parents. So, you know, with that being said, I can't be super aware of everything that I'm doing all the time, like I was kind of saying in my other videos, but I'm going to try, and at least there's that. At least that can be said, that I'm going to try to be more inclusive about what I'm doing, and because otherwise I can be very like this, and that's just my personality. I'm very like, I'll do it myself. I'll find out how to do it myself. And when you do that, time and time again, there's just so much that you cut yourself off from, like others that really want to help you. So yeah, I was made aware of that, and so now I'm going to, you know, try, because it's just this, I don't know, after shooting weddings for a long time, I always was on the outside. I don't know, I think the whole planning and actually doing it and actually being in the wedding, it's just a different kind of feel, because we are wedding photographers, where it's like after 7 years of shooting, now we have to be in it, right? Before it was just on the outside observing, documenting, and now we're in it, which is totally different dynamic. So that's kind of cool to kind of see, to be on the other side of the fence, and it definitely helps with the business, right? So I've talked all this time and I've not filled out one, the only one that I need to fill out. I think it's going to be a lot simpler from now. We've learned how to manage our stress about planning, in which, you know, we really took a hand in things that we were really interested about, like our dress and who's going to take our pictures. And obviously for us, the pictures are a big deal, and the venue's a big deal. The guest list is almost taken care of, and now we just got to see who's going to confirm. And I'm just like, just text me if you're going to come or not, okay? So yeah, that's what's been going on, and that's just an update. Wish I had more like solid things to show you. I got gold aglets for my shoes. That's about it. So yeah, I'm going to fill these out and send them out pronto. So yeah. Well, we'll see you in the next wedding vlog.